Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are great.
Great. Hungry?
Sleepy.
Talking about today's theme. It's about forgiveness. According to me, sorry is a dangerous word. Sorry should be continued with something along, like I am sorry for this. What happens if there is just sorry? Imagine you are in an hospital and doctor says sorry. I mean, that's the end of the story. So sorry should always be continued with something. So while you are living, please always, if you have done any mistakes, say sorry, and that gives a chance to restore the relationship rather than having grudges and disturbing your mental health as well. It's better to say sorry when you are wrong. And coming to three, there are three ground rules to be followed. One is switch off your mobile or put it in an aeroplane mode. You can do that now. And second is kindly refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics. And when a speaker is speaking on stage, do not crosstalk or crosswalk like outside. And restrooms are on the left side. So if anyone wants to go. And the mission of our club is to help members improve communication and leadership skills. That's the mission of our club. Next, I'd like to introduce the president of the club. She's a passionate about Toastmasters, and she's a trainer. She is an author of the book Loud and Clear. Please help me welcome with a big round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Swaroop, and good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I think that was a great start for today's theme. I came in late. Please forgive me. So, with that in mind, I'd like to first declare Toastmasters, Nagarabhavi Toastmasters meeting number 36 open. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Nagarabhavi has not been short of raising a village thanks to a lot of people who planned, who executed, and finally here we are. But it is not just raising a child. We need to see the child succeed in life. So now I want to move on from a child to a cricket team. Let's all assume that we formed a cricket team and all of us are players. Imagine we are playing matches one after the other. It is almost like to win the World Cup, it is a team game. And that's exactly what happened and what we witnessed over the past 15 days. We had to get 20 renewals for the club. Now, why 20? This was a magic number. Why? Because we would get some kind of distinguished club points which would make us eligible for a particular award. However, we did not consciously strive towards this. What we did here was, over a period of all these months, we nurtured, we spread the message of what Toastmasters is all about, what Nagarabhavi is all about, and every guest who came in understood that there is some kind of a value that they can bring. And over these months, all the hard work that we have done has been fruitful in very many ways. So I am so proud to say that there are 20 renewals for the term of April to September. So I want each one of you to clap for yourself. But who haven't renewed, that is fine too. You have until March 31st. We only had to do this before January 31st to achieve some kind of recognition, which we have. But did it stop there? No. Subconsciously or unconsciously, what we have done is we have been qualified for one of the highest awards in Toastmasters world. In Toastmasters International, the highest award given to a club is President's Distinguished Club Award. And over the time to this, all these efforts that each one of us have put has compounded, and I'm so happy and extremely proud to say that Nagarabhavi has qualified for the President's Distinguished Club. And is this a small feat? Absolutely not. And is this something that one person could have done? Absolutely not. So this is all a team effort. I want to personally and from my executive member committee and each one of us congratulate you, thank you for your support, and we look forward to your continued support. So thank you. We have one term of the World Cup. So there are so many more to follow. With that, I would also like to say that there are so many things in line, but I also wanted to have some kind of celebration personally from my end. So we have some goodies during the break or towards the end. Let's see how it goes, and let's celebrate a little bit, because I think each one of you deserves the success, and I think this would just be a very small token of appreciation from the executive committee members. The second one here is we also have the badges ready for our club renewals. So shall we give it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So as I call out each person's name, please come here, and badge for the renewal will be handed over. This has been sponsored by our district 121, and with a lot of applause, please welcome each member who has taken this in. We start off with a gentleman who is actually our parent. He's the one responsible for our club, Toastmaster Nagarabhavi.
Can we have, yeah, looking.
One more. Thank you, Pani.
So remaining will come by this week. This
Yes.
week, so don't feel okay only with
Yes, exactly. So these are just few of them, depending on the date of renewal that you have done. So,
Okay, for our Madam President.
the next gentleman is somebody who led our club, who has laid, and I'm stepping into such big shoes. Somebody who's been so motivational, so inspiring, continues to support us, and I know will support none other than Toastmaster Pradeep. Thank you. Our next Toastmaster is somebody who's been a backbone. I know he does dual roles. He is somebody who's a president of another club, but I know he spends so much time and effort in giving so much value to our club. And he has done a fabulous role last term as a VP membership. He's brought in so many people, he's spoken to so many ones. Now he continues in the capacity of VP education. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Shrikant. Next is somebody who is very new to our club. However, she has been an enthusiastic contributor so far, has always been curious about the club, has asked so many questions to us, does want to know a lot of aspects, and her, the way she looks at the club and gives us perspectives is absolutely refreshing. Please put your hands together for our new club member, Toastmaster Pavitra. Our next renewal rock star is someone who finds it so easy to make us laugh, which is one of the most difficult things. He is someone who's progressed immensely from the time I have seen him from his Toastmasters journey. Somebody who continues to grow, continues to inspire, someone who has taught us what humor is all about, and and brings in that energy right at the beginning of the meeting, Toastmaster Sir. And for today, the last and final batch that I'm handing over, however we'll continue this next week too, is somebody who has always been smiling no matter what the situation is. I have learned so much from the gentleman, especially the calm, composed nature that he gets along. Somebody who's been so good, so full of ideas, and has already given us some immense value in terms of his own contribution, not just as an executive committee member, but also as a Toastmaster. A powerful speaker, somebody whom I have so much expectation, especially around the contest time, is Toastmaster Ashok.
Membership magnet.
Yes. Yeah. I like the name. Membership magnet. Congratulations, Ashok. Thank you to each one of you. But this is not all. We're going to continue next week. We're going to get the next set of badges, and I want to thank Pradeep for taking this initiative, getting us a badge. And I'd also like to tell all of you that there are a few more things. I think you read a message that I sent some time back. It is regarding a lot of things that we want to do for the club. Because right now it is, we started, yes, we were all new. Now we're ready to take the club to the next level. Having said that, I'd also like to welcome yes, I'd like to introduce our guest. So I'd like you to come here and tell us something about yourself. I see that. Just let us know what introduce yourself and let us know how you got to know about this master.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chandu.
Okay.
I have completed my MS surgery from Delhi. I just wanted to come and just find out how the club is, and I want to improve on my communication and presentations.
That's wonderful. How do you get to know about this master?
One of my friends.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Chandu. I think this is what community clubs are all about. We are from different walks of life, we are from different backgrounds, and yet we come together here for this wonderful thing called leadership, communication, and of course networking. And I would also like to introduce one special person who is here today, our area director, Toastmaster Bhargav, who is here to conduct a very special session. And I would also like to welcome you all again for this club. With that, I'd like to not take too much time because I'm also going to take time at the end of the meeting. So, again, let me start with the theme of forgiveness, and I think there are so many things that we would like to illuminate ourselves with in today's meeting. So, to carry this forward, I'd like to introduce today's Toastmaster of the day, somebody who has been here since the time I stepped into Toastmasters, somebody who's extremely, I think that the serene thing that you see around her is something that first captures you completely. Someone who has been extremely participative. She's very passionate about whatever she takes up, especially as a role, whether it is speaker, it is table topics, or a book review. Someone who also is the concept, he's the mind behind the entire conception of book review in our Nagarabhavi session, is today's Toastmaster of the day. A very, very articulate speaker, someone who brings in so much of creativity whenever she speaks, a different spin to ideas that you would never have thought of. Today's Toastmaster of the day, please help me welcome Toastmaster Kala. Thank you, Toastmaster Rachana, for your wonderful introduction. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
Welcome you all to the 36th meeting of Nagarabhavi Toastmasters Club. Dear Toastmasters, today's theme says forgiveness. Before speak about the theme, I would like to ask a few questions. How many of you want mental happiness? Please raise your hands. Yes, very good. Almost everyone. What do you do to get mental happiness usually? Yeah, very good. Yoga. Then? Meditation. Yes. Wonderful.
Be content in body.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Eat favorite food.
Oh, you say very good. Eating favorite food. Yes. To get mental happiness, we used to do meditation or nature walk, yoga. Yes, because mental happiness is very, very essential as equal to physical health, physical happiness. If someone hurts you, what do you do in turn? Will you hurt the same or what do you do?
Do something is good.
Do something good. Okay, very good. Then
Try to introspect myself. Maybe I am the reason that person is getting down or something like that. I'll try to introspect myself and try to change myself. Any behavior or something like
yes.
that.
Most of us, we want to take the grudge, we want to take the revenge if someone hurts. We also want to hurt them. But only few of us wants to forgive them. Because forgiveness is the strength of strong person. It's the asset of strong person. And I also want to say, Toastmasters, forgiveness is mightier than sword. Let us listen to a small story which makes you realize how forgiveness is very stronger and mightier than sword. There was a village. In that village, people found Buddha's ashram. In that ashram, every day Buddha was preaching to his disciples. Beside to Buddha's ashram, one businessman was living. He was very crazy of money. Always he was eager to earn money, more money. And he was expected the same from his children. He don't want to spare even a single minute without earning money. One day he found that his children were spending time in Buddha's ashrama by listening to his preachings. Almost 4 to 5 hours they were spending in Buddha's ashrama. This businessman got very furious and he decided to scold Buddha. One day he went to Buddha's ashrama. Buddha was giving preaching to his disciples. As usual, he had a very good smile on his face. When this man appeared in front of the Buddha and he started shouting at Buddha. But Buddha didn't reply anything. He had a very good smile on his face. But after a few seconds, the man who was shouting, he was not able to utter a single word because of influence of Buddha's charm. His whole body was shivering and shaking. He went back to his house. Even there also he felt the same. The whole body was shaking and shivering. And the whole night he couldn't get sleep. He was thinking about his mistake. Then he decided to ask sorry to Buddha. Next day he went to Buddha's ashrama. He asked sorry to Buddha. He asked to forgive him. Buddha had the same smile on his face and he said, "You didn't make any mistake. For what I have to forgive you?" Then the businessman was very happy after listening these words. And still Buddha forgives him, but he had a guilt on his heart. Each and every minute the guilt was killing that businessman. Though Buddha didn't make any mistake, I abused him in front of the crowd. This guilt is a punishment for his mistake. Dear Toastmasters, forgiveness can also punish a person who made mistake even in this way. Therefore, I told you, forgiveness is mightier than sword. So, this is a small story about how forgiveness is very strong, very mightier than sword. To take this meeting forward, in any Toastmasters meeting, we have 3 main segments. One is prepared speech session, table topic session, and general evaluation session. Today, in addition to that, we have a minute of truth. So, to conduct today's general evaluation, we have fabulous general evaluator. He is a public speaking coach. He loves to read public speaking books and he loves nature. He loves traveling. Dear Toastmasters, the person is also writing a book which may be published by November 6, 2024. He is our immediate past president and also presently he is serving as a VPPR. Dear Toastmasters, he is my personal inspiring personality and we have to salute for his sustainable energy. Dear Toastmasters, please put your hands together to welcome one and only Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty on stage.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Toastmaster Kala. Yes, today I got an opportunity to be the general evaluator, and maybe the first time I'm taking here offline. Online, I think I've taken a couple of times. Offline, I'm taking it for the first time. So here I'll be going ahead and evaluating each and every role taker, right from the beginning, surgeon at arms, up to the end. Right? My eyes will be glued to you, and what happens and what's not happening during the entire meeting, right? I'll be silently observing each one of them, and whatever observation I find by the end of the meeting, I'll be going ahead and providing you the feedback. So I'll evaluate each participant during the meeting and also look forward for examples of preparation, organization, delivery, and enthusiasm, along with that observation and performance of duties. So I alone will not be able to take all these things. I have a great team which is called the tag team. That is timer, our counter, and God, and the God of the meeting. The God is none other than the grammarian, the grammarian of the day. So I would like to first call upon the timer for today, who is none other than Toastmaster Shrina.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep.
Yeah.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Okay. As a timer, I will show the time signals throughout the meeting. For table topics, at 1 minute, I will show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. And for the prepared speeches, 5 minutes I will raise the green card, 6 minutes I will raise the yellow card, and 7 minutes red card. And for the individual evaluators, 2 minutes I will raise the green card, 2 minutes 30 seconds yellow card, and 3 minutes I will raise the red card. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shrina. I would just like to add one more thing, that there will be a 30 seconds grace period after the speech, right? Whoever it is, it might be the table topic speaker, or general evaluator, or prepared speaker. There will be a 30 minutes grace. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to call upon the R counter for the day, who is Navya. Right? Yeah, first time she's taking the role. All the best. Please do a video.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. So today the purpose of the R counter, so it's not words and sounds which I use as in crunch or pass filler one. And I'll also listen for repeated words or overuse of words or words that don't add value to the speech. And also I'll listen to filler words, not have, so it shouldn't be used. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Navya, for that. Yeah, she'll be looking for the crutch words, the repetitive words, pauses, unnecessary pauses, and also filler words. Right. Next, I would like to call upon the grammarian, the god of the day, who's none other than Toastmaster Saravanan. Please come on stage.
Thank you, General Evaluators. Good morning to all guests, all my fellow members. The theme for the day is illuminate, which means to give light to something. Example, the maths teacher in the class illuminated the key concept to highlight important points in the class. So, the name of the day is let bygones be bygones, which means to forget the past and start with a new future. The example for the name of the day is so just let bygones be bygones and start with a new future. So I encourage So all the team members to make use of the word and idiom of the day, and let us all cheer up for using the word of the day and idiom of the day all together. So I'll be submitting my report, so once called upon by general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saravanan. Yeah, you made it picture clear. The word of the day, eliminate, and the idiom of the day, let bygones be bygones. Just try to use it as much as possible in your speech, especially during table topics. And try to stay here. For you to qualify, you need to speak at least for 1 minute. Last time there was a technique given by the previous general evaluator and also our Toastmaster, that even if you don't remember anything, speak something and stay on the stage for at least 1 minute so that you qualify for being the best table topic speaker. Yeah, so at the end of the meeting, I'll be going ahead and presenting my report to see that you give your best. And as our Ravarian mentioned, try to use this word of the day as much as possible so that you will be able to illuminate, right? Whenever a word of the day being used, illuminate so that there is clarity, and also use the idiom of the day. So over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep. A big round of applause to our general evaluator. Okay, Toastmasters, let's begin the first session, that is prepared speech session. Today we have two fabulous prepared speakers. Our first speaker is attempting L2 P3 speech in presentation mastery. I request evaluator Toastmaster Swaroop to read out the guidelines